Hey, it's LP. How are you? I thought that I would do some quick readings for each of the signs, going through quickly, asking the question, what should I be focusing on at this time? What's the guidance? What should I be paying attention to? So I already got the first card out. It was, this would be, we'll start with Aries since it's really the beginning of the zodiac calendar. So Aries, you have King of Cups. Can you see this? Let's see. I'm going to find it here. King of Cups. There we go. Aries, King of Cups. What you need to be focusing on right now in your life and world are the things that are about the mastery of your emotions, about the mastery of your security and kindness. Focus on being responsible without feeling like you have a burden. Focus on maintaining balance between your logic and your emotion. Focus on your sensitivity and your creativity, okay? So that's what Aries needs to be focusing on. Getting a command of your emotional life, getting a command of, your balance between logic and emotion, okay? All right, let me get another card for the next one. Okay, next card was for Taurus. Taurus, I believe that the sun reversed to me tells me that perhaps you need to be a little less focused on what is fun and joyful and what isn't. I think that you might be focusing a little bit too much on how you wish things were feeling more than how they are currently. And you're being asked to get a little bit more serious. Maybe find some of the, trying to find some more meaning in the things that are equally as valuable in life as fun and good times, including things like hard work and overcoming obstacles, okay? So this might not be a time for you that is really joyful, but that's okay. This is the time for you to be a little bit more serious, all right? Next card. Gemini. Gemini, you got 9 Pentacles and the Justice card. You need to be focusing on independence and in being fair and judicious. You may be in a time period where you have been enjoying the fruits of your own labor, the work that you have established your own abundance with. But you also need to be sure that you're being fair and judicious in this life. Is it perhaps that you are keeping things to yourself? Is there things that you are keeping that you could be sharing with others? That's something for you to consider. Next is Cancer. Stand by. Cancer, you're showing up in your own reading. Queen of Cups here. You have been focusing very much on your emotions. And what I think is the guidance here is that you need to begin to navigate out of something that has been difficult and turbulent for you and into the calmer waters of brighter days. You always are sitting here as a Cancer. Very much so. You're very consumed with emotion at a lot of the time. And your guidance here is to begin to carefully navigate your way out of this difficult time period. Take your logic and thoughts with you and make choices that make sense in steering yourself toward this calmer horizon. Okay, Leo. Leo, you are in a space where you are not necessarily feeling super duper proud of yourself. You don't feel like you're having, I don't know if it's necessarily a victorious moment, but you are not feeling as if you have achieved something that you've been trying to achieve. You have a lack of pride at the moment and in the way that you're handling something. So that's something to look at. What changes can you make to do that? However, I just pulled another card for you. You have 7 Pentacles here. So maybe now is a good time to take a little bit of a break for a second and look at the things that you have achieved. Because while you may have lost one little battle, you and overall are creating a lot of great stability and abundance for yourself. And this is your own hard work that has created this stuff. So it's not as if you've never been successful at anything, Leo. You just maybe aren't proud of something that has happened recently. So remember that the truth is that you have created a lot of wonderful abundance for yourself in the past. Virgo, you get the Empress. The Empress is telling about new life. It's about new creativity, new endeavors that make something feel as if they are bringing something to life that is new. So, Virgo, you may be doing something with work. You may be doing something with in relationship. You might be pregnant. But you have this, this is a major arcana, so a major part of your life path right now is moving toward a space of creativity and fertility and growth. So that's a great thing for you, Virgo. Libra, you're feeling judged. You're feeling as if someone is looking at you and making assessments about you. And this makes you feel very set apart, very excluded. It makes you feel like you don't know what to do next. You feel trapped. You feel unable to move. You're having a tough time right now feeling this judgment coming down on you from others. And it's really got you stuck, which I'm sorry to hear about. But the good news here is that there's an Ace of Pentacles. There is some new beginning that will happen that will be more stable, more grounded for you, okay? So hang in there, Libra. Scorpio, you may have made a decision recently to stay in a situation that is not particularly good for you. You may have decided against walking away from an emotional situation that you are in. And also, you have this feeling at the same time that this is stalled out. This relationship perhaps is lost some of its passion, that you're less motivated toward it, have less ambition toward it. But this is looking like what you're dealing with, Scorpio. And look, you've got Queen of Wands. So your guidance is to try to bring some of this back to life. If you're not going to walk away, you need to bring some life back to it, some motivation toward it. You need to take some action toward it. You need to invest in it and command these passions and sort of create what you want it to be if it's going to be. Sagittarius, you are in a space where you are losing your patience a bit. You are not feeling as if you know how to cocktail the elements of your life that exist right now into something that works for you. You feel as if you're tired of waiting. And I think that you have some confusion perhaps about how to make it work, how to make something work. You don't know exactly the course of action to take to create what you want right now. However, you do have some stability on your own. You do have some stability that you've built. I don't know that it's on your own, but the truth is that you do have a pretty fantastic life. You have a lot of things that other people don't have. You have a lot of stability, abundance, and wealth that other people don't have, and that doesn't always only mean in home and money or work. It can also mean you have gifts. You have gifts that others don't have, and the truth is that you are a very rich person. Okay, Sag? Capricorn, you got your own card here. The Devil reversed. The Devil is the card of Capricorn, but it's reversed. So I think here there is a situation for you, Capricorn, where you have you've won a battle. Maybe not the war, though. Okay, so you were able to navigate your way out of an attachment that you were having, or out of something that you felt out of control of, out of something that you felt obligated to. You have somehow navigated your way out of it. For now, to me, it looks as if you have been through a little battle here. And that no one's truly wounded, but that it has had some impact. And I believe that that impact is that you've managed to create a space where this situation that was currently enslaving or dominating your life is altered in a way that you somehow exist with it, but you it doesn't have the same control over you. So that's great. All right, next. Aquarius, you have the Hermit. So you have to, I would say, I don't like to say you have to or should, but this is the card of Virgo, might mean something to you. But the Hermit card reminds you to be sure that you are looking for deeper meaning on things. Aquarius, you may be spending a lot of time in quiet reflection, kind of taking a deep dive on things that are, of a greater meaning. That might be the space that you're sitting in. That's kind of what you're being asked to focus on at the time. You also have Queen of Swords here. So after this reflection, you can take some time to be judicious and cut some things out that don't work for you anymore. Accept and love the things that are there that do, and then cut the things out that don't, without regret. Heyo, Pisces. 10 Cups. I mean, this is the happy family. This is, okay, so if this is what you're supposed to be focusing on, Pisces, I think that is a pretty clear message. You need to be investing emotionally in your home life and in your family. It will bring you a lot of fulfillment and happiness. So this looks like pretty clear guidance to me. It's what you need to be focusing on, is creating the family that you want, full of love and joy. And that is going to require, you got Strength, it's going to require you conquering some of your self-sabotaging behaviors and thoughts. You have in the past had some behaviors, habits that have impeded your ability to reach this space in life. And you are reminded or asked to examine if you can possibly learn to tame that beast within you. Learn to calmly, with patience and love, accept and control those tendencies that you have to sabotage this situation. Okay? All right. Talk soon.